Hello everyone. This is tonight's remote viewing. Tonight's remote viewing, the target is Whimsy. And the collective. So these are some of the things that I'm personally going through in my life that I'd like to share with the group. And I hope the people that need to see it. But it's something that I've been carrying for a really long time. And I've been meditating on it. And I've spent years trying to free myself of it. And that is victim blaming. And it's been interesting. I spoke to a family member. The other day, and I was meditating on certain things that had happened, and I take the plant medicine, I do the meditations, and Spirit shows you with the medicine what you're ready to see when you are ready to see it. And in my, the making of an empath, the making of a heart-centered remote viewer, I realize that I'm a kidnap survivor. That I was kidnapped. And held hostage by the kidnapper for 15 years. I was in a hostage situation. And my mother was a hostage. I'm product of a hostage situation. That's the family secret. My mother met him in San Francisco. He was out from San Quentin. He had murdered someone. He was out on parole. Maybe they went on a date or two, and he decided to keep her, and he wouldn't let her leave. They never legally married. She just had to stay. He wouldn't let her leave. This person kidnapped her. So she tried to escape with the children and help from this man that she fell in love with that saw her situation and tried to save her, a nice Jewish man. So this nice Jewish boy shows up, and he was a teacher, an educator, and fell in love with my mom and tried to rescue her, and he did. He rescued me and the children and my mom. And every time he tried to register the children for school, they would notify my father, the kidnapper, who was the father. So he would come find us, so then we would have to try and escape. And, so we would escape. And then one day, we went to cash a check, and they notified him that the bank did, like where we were. Again, he was able to track us down, and he got into the front of the truck where I was, and I was sitting on my mom's lap, or between my mom and Steve, and he went to attack her. Somehow Steve got out of the truck, and instead he attacked me, and he just clawed me. Like, it was the most horrifying. It was horrifying. I was about 6, 7 years old. And he took my baby brother, he kidnapped him. We were able to escape, but in the escape, well, he escaped with my brother. He grabbed him he was unattended in the chaos, and grabbed him and kidnapped my older sister and held her hostage. And that's a whole other story that she can tell on her own if she wants to. But so this is how you make a remote viewer. But it's important to be able to talk about these things as part of our healing. But so that's my story. So we went back into hiding. Then he tracked us down again. He brought Sean back. Tried to kill Steve several times. Steve eventually couldn't take it anymore. He, in the words of an ex-boyfriend, he didn't have the bandwidth to take on this issue. And so now my mother was abandoned with all these children, and she couldn't register for welfare because she would have been tracked down by the kidnapper. So Child Protective Services were called. We were treated like criminals because this is how our criminal justice system works. And I was put in the back of a squad car with my sister. And I was taken to a detention center. With hardwood floor or cement floors, and they caged me. Have you been caged? Why are we all here now experiencing this? Why are so many people that are pursuing criminal justice, justice reform, they're attracted to this channel for a reason? There are a lot of readers that I respect, and I respectfully disagree about the idea that we pick our parents. I don't know where I was before I was born, and I don't know where I'm going after I'm dead. I only know that I have to be an honest person and to be kind and be about my business. What inspired me to do this work and to make this video was that it was the right time. We are ready for the truth, even the harsh truths. From the detention center, I went to a foster home. Confused people, I assume evangelicals, and they scrubbed me until I screamed in pain. Then I went to a second foster home. They were devout Catholic. So then I had an opportunity to be a Catholic. And I loved it, by the way. Sorry to the Catholics, I actually really liked it. And then we got to a family that was Baptist. And they had the paddle, right? And then we went to court. And my father told the judge that his wife had run off with another man because she was a Jezebel. And the judge was so infuriated by what a horrible woman my mother was that my father, the kidnapper, was granted full custody. My mother couldn't attend because, as you all know, she was in hiding. I will never be a doormat again. Thank you for sharing this space with me. Night.